Hi, good evening. How are you? I hope all is coming around well. I was attempting to excuse myself from doing the story today, so we do it tomorrow and then Friday. And some people let me have it. Hey, they're like, Eric, this relationship is abusive. You're supposed to keep your word. You said you're going to do today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and then Friday. So it's like, okay. I'm a Christian man. There's a scripture I like. I love the book of Proverbs and Psalms. Proverbs is my favorite, laden with wisdom, most of which, I read and reread. I like this one. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house. Too much of you, and they will hate you. That is the New International Version. New Living Translation says thus: don't visit your neighbor too often, or you will wear out your welcome. And then English Standard Version says, let your foot be seldom in your neighbor's house, lest he have his full of you and hate you. I want us to have a quick chat about proper etiquettes when you're visiting, especially around the festivities. Around Christmas, by show of hand, who's going to visit a friend or a relative? Yeah, so you would visit. Maybe you're going out of town and you want to save your money, and you're thinking, oh, but I know Agnes. Agnes is my friend, so I'm going to go over there with my kids and my husband, and we'll stay during the time for Christmas, and then we'll leave. So some of the things I noticed when I was growing up in my mother's house, and I was like, oh my goodness, when I get my children, I swear to God, I'm going to train them so that they behave better than these vinyangarikas I'm seeing here. Because sometimes people behave very funnily. And sometimes you know these things, or you've grown and you're so busy and you forget. So some of my experiences I've jotted down, few 5 or 4 things I want to share with you, just to jog your memory when you're going to visit these festivities. All right. My name is Eric. This is Eric Stories. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and also on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. My DM is open just for you. Share with me your mind about this conversation. First and foremost, I find this infuriating. I don't know about you. Wait for directions once you've gone to somebody's house. You see, you've arrived tomorrow or the day you're arriving, even this Saturday. For crying out loud, wait to be directed where your room is going to be or where you're going to sleep. Don't feel so comfortable that you start opening doors that have been shut. You know people who do that. You go to this room, it's been shut for a reason, mark you, and then you open it and you're like, I don't like that bed. Let's have a... No, we'll stay upstairs. No. Wait to be given direction when you visit somebody's house. All right? You should definitely wait to be directed. Don't be too familiar. A good host or hostess will always take a lead. All right? They'll take the lead and you should follow their direction. Don't wander into off-limit areas without prior permission, including opening their refrigerator. It's considered rude. I don't care how close you may be, but just wait for permission. Really, wait for permission. What do you think? All right? Don't ask your host or hostess for a tour of their house, and try much as you can to refrain from things like opening the refrigerator and opening closed doors and opening the where they put their shopping, or opening places they've not asked you to access. Just that's why it's important to wait for direction. Wait. Hi, John, you stay here. Because Stephanie and John and Patrick are also coming. They'll stay there, and so on and so forth. And there's a reason they're giving you the rooms they're giving you. Number uno. Second thing, if you're visiting with your fiance or girlfriend, encourage them to help whichever way they can. It's so sad. I remember we once had guests as kids who were just sitting and lounging like our house was a hotel. And then my mom and my aunts were like, oh, mepatia mgeni breakfast. And then mepatia, just be participatory. Get off your bum, wash a dish. This is not our hotel, Agnes. We are hosting you. You are not our president. So get busy. Help around here. For crying out loud. All right? If your babies or your boy or your child or your daughter is ill-mannered, you want to use the opportunity before you visit to train them about proper mannerisms. For instance, when they are playing a PS or they're fiddling with a gadget and a guest who's older than them walks in, tell them to pause the thing, turn around, shake firm hands, or rather have a firm handshake, and maintain eye contact while talking. Kids nowadays are so spoiled. You're like, hey, what class are you in? That shows poorly on you. Tell them to stop whatever they're doing. Greet the adults properly. It's respectful. And respect is not out of fashion. especially from kids to adults and adults to kids. And if you're an adult, also stop touching people's kids. You know, these adults who like hugging children. They are human beings. Stop hugging them. They don't know you. Like, come hug daddy. I don't know you. My dad is here. Come hug Uncle Philip. No, we don't hug strangers. So, but it's very important. I've met kids who are really spoiled. I'm like, hi. They're just playing. That's rude. Okay? Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Tell your children to put their phones down. Yeah? Show respect for the host's home by making a decision on how long you're going to stay. Preferably, discuss it prior. Hi, Philip. I'm visiting with you. I'm coming on the 23rd, and I plan to leave on the 28th in the morning. Let them know. Don't visit with perpetuity. You are there endlessly. Rule of the thumb, try not to be the last one out. In general, don't stay too long or be the last one to leave. What is too long? You can say too long is 2 months. No. They have a life. This is not a hotel. It's their home. They have children. They have family, or even they're just two or one individual. They are regimented. There are things they do. Even I live alone here, and there are things I do. I wake up, I go to the gym. So when you're staying here in my house, I have to entertain you. And so I have to cut off some time to make sure you're comfortable. I make you breakfast or make you lunch and so on and so forth. So don't stay too long. Don't stay unreasonably long. I would say a week for me. I don't know what it works for you or what, I don't know. But don't stay too long. Maybe within the bracket of festivities, if it's after fast, I would say that's too long. I don't know. Yeah? Show respect also by putting your feet, don't show respect by not putting your feet on the furniture. You know those people who get super comfortable and they're just like, oh, my socks are clean, and they're stepping on your couch or your coffee table. Please don't do that when you visit. Just don't do that. I know I don't like it. There's once this lady, I didn't know her very well. She'd been sent to drop something in my house. And then she just walked right through with her muddy sandals on my very nice fluffy carpet. And I was just like, all right, I think I'll be leaving shortly. Shall we leave together? So don't set your feet on people's furniture, on the coffee table, on the couch. Don't. That's not your house. When you're in your house, you can do that. You bought those couches. This is somebody else's house. All right? It's very important. If you spill or damage something, this is another thing a lot of people like to get away with. You're just smiling there like a sheep. You're like, I broke it. Oh my God, the glass is strong. It's broken the TV, hasn't it? Wow, you have strong glasses. Then you want to smile and go back to your house. No, if you spill or damage something, make sure you cover the cost of repair or replacement, because you're going to leave them dented. You've broken 2 glasses. Just be nice at the tail end of your visit. Leave or send them money and just say, this is to cover for that glass. Glasses are expensive. I went to shop for glasses the other day. I was like, my goodness, these cost as much as kidneys would. So repair. Don't smile there like a sheep. Wait for offers is another thing I think is important to do. Wait until you've been offered a drink, a snack, or a meal rather than requesting one or even making one on your own, unless they've asked you to feel that free. Don't go there and start grabbing 6 packs of beer. You don't know what they've planned themselves with that beer. Or bring your own drink. Now you're there, you've brought the konyagi, the cheapest thing you could find, but you're not drinking your cheap stuff. You are here turning the 21-year-old whiskey, cognacs, and whatever that the host has down your throat. Wait to be offered. Wait to be offered. Mind your manners and moods is another thing. If you're a moody person, you like waking up, you've sulked, you're not talking to people, stay in your house over Christmas. Nobody wants to do festivities and also nurse and caretake your moodiness. You are a moody person. Maybe you should use the time to see a therapist. You can't go to somebody's house to sulk. That's a challenge. All right? Then say thank you. You should always send a thank you note or email after visiting somebody's house, even if you are just there for a snack or tea. All right? It shows that you're appreciative of their hospitality. The thank you note should be written and mailed within, a couple of days of visit, or even an email, because now people don't use mail much. Just do an email and say, you know what, Dorcas, you are very hospitable. This is to say a very big thank you for showing me great hospitality when I was at your house. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Add to the list. And happy holidays.